Hey friends, good to see you. It is Monday morning. That means we are here for your 3-card weekly reading, where I will pull 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead and single cards for those who request. So with all of these kinds of readings, if you hear something that resonates for you, whether it's in that 3-card reading for the collective or whether it's in other people's readings while you're waiting for your own, take it. Take it as a message. That is part of the magic of these group sessions. My name's Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and I'm so happy to see you here today. Pamela, yes, StaarCon is soon approaching, and I have to text you because I know you have some questions. I will absolutely answer them today. Yes, StaarCon is fast approaching. It is not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. So, January 24th, 25th, 26th. You can join us for 1 day, 2 days, or all 3 days. You can join us in person or online. And if you're local and you just want to come and shop, you can do that too for free. I mean, the shopping's not free, but getting into the marketplace for free. So, everybody should do something, should interact with StaarCon in some way. You can get a virtual ticket for $10. You can come to the marketplace for free, or you can invest in a ticket in person, online at various levels. So please do that. All right. Very good. Let's get going. Let's hop right on over to Card Cam, where you can see I have chosen Fantastical Creatures Tarot to work with today. And Michelle, it is so good to see you. Thank you for being here. And thanks for being a member. And thanks for starting us off with a super chat. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. And Jolie, I love Card Cam, right? I know, it's such a great thing. So much fun. So thanks for helping out. So good to see all of you. And let's get going. 3 cards for the week ahead. What do we need to know about this week? Oh, Gemini Sun, you like this deck? Yeah, Lisa Hunt is actually, she comes from an area of Connecticut that I know well, like right near where I also used to live. And she lives in Florida, pretty near where I live. So our paths have crossed quite a bit. She's a sweetie. And she has produced some really great tarot decks. So here we go. 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead. Temperance reversed. This is probably a good time to remind everyone that Mars is in retrograde until the middle of February. We are going to be feeling impatient, and we're going to be feeling like we're not in the flow that we want to be in. There is a trick to fixing that, and we're going to need to figure that out, because if we go around all week like temperance reverse, that is not going to be fun for anybody. But then 3 of Cups, man, hang out with your peeps. Whether that's in person or online, spend time connecting with the people you care about. Right, Gemini Sun, what's the trick? We will talk about it. And 9 of Pentacles reverse. So here's the thing. We look at these 2 outer cards, Temperance reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse. They're both reversed, right? So with Temperance reversed, we're not in our flow. We're thinking we cannot find solutions. We are impatient. With the 9 of Pentacles reversed, we are insecure. If we let these 2 things feed on each other, we're going to have a bad week. So the trick is, like, you got to find your balance. If you're out of temperance, you have to find your balance. And I think with temperance, there has to be a knowledge of your own creative energy and your own ability to create solutions to problems. So when you see a problem, you cannot be daunted by it, and you cannot feel insecure because you have the problem or because right now you don't know how to fix it. So have fun, enjoy the people you care about. Do not let insecurity, impatience, or feeling outside of the flow get to you. That's really the key. We have got to be able to do this. We've got to be able to feel secure physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. And feeling secure financially, you can feel secure financially with $0 in the bank. You don't need, like, I know people who have millions in the bank and do not feel secure. And I know people who have nothing in the bank and feel plenty secure. It's a mindset in a lot of ways. Don't take financial advice from me. But, there it is. And to recognize your own creativity, that's really the key. Where are you creative? And there are a lot of people who will be like, well, I can't sing you a song or knit you a sweater, so I'm not creative. Wrong. We're all creative. You have to find your creativity. So there are the tricks. All right. And we have a really important announcement. Oh, my goodness gracious. K-Talks, you have been on our minds. Baby girl Skylar was born last Saturday. Short stay in the NICU. Oh, she threw a Brady at you. She stopped breathing, right? Yeah, that can be really scary. But we're both home now, and she's doing very well. I understand our little Aubrey really was not a fan of breathing for a while. She had to be in the NICU for a little while before she decided that. But for those of you who remember, it took Skylar a long time to get here. And so it's not at all surprising that she was like, dang, I don't want to be here. What's this oxygen, man? Not interested. But glad we got that all sorted and you are home with your baby. I bet you are tired and joyful and overwhelmed and all the things. You said she's doing well. How are you doing? We are all sending you, so much love. Yeah, I bet you're tired. And all the things, right? I had a friend say to me, I was really tired when I was pregnant. And my friend said to me, you're going to be tired for the next 5 years. You might as well get used to it. So yeah, there it is. You're good. Breastfeeding all the time. Yeah, there it is. And anyone who says to you that you're also supposed to be doing all these other things in the household, no. You are just there to cuddle, clean, sing to, and feed that baby for the next little bit. That's all you got to do. And that's fabulous. How is breastfeeding going? That can be hard in the beginning too. I'm just going to put it right out there and tell you my breastfeeding story, which was like, I was adamant that was going to happen. And oh my gosh, it was so painful. And no one was able to help me, but I found a lactation person. It was hard in the beginning, getting better. Now she wants it all the time, right? I found a lactation person from Jamaica, and she's like, don't listen to anyone else. Just take a little of the milk and put it on the nipple, and the nipple will heal and you'll be fine. So if you have that problem, there it is. Diana Price, that was an earlier time. That was a pre-IT John time. IT John and I came together as a blended family. Yeah, isn't that a good tip? That really saved the day. And of course, that baby is now like 6'3" or something. But yeah. So there you go. Enjoy and congratulations. We have a new baby in the village. How great is that? All right. Here we go. Caroline McLaughlin, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here's your card. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Caroline, and I know you're off for a few weeks. Are you coming to StaarCon? I mean, probably virtually. But anyway, this week, Page of Swords, it's all about communication. And it's all about what you want to learn. That's why I'm asking about StaarCon, because this is like learning and technology. And obviously StaarCon's not this week, it's the following. But still, I do wonder if we're preparing for that. Other things, though, for this week, Caroline. Pay attention to your communication and pay attention to other people's communication. And make sure you're hearing what you're hearing and make sure you're saying what you want to say. And beyond that, be open to learning new things. It's a beautiful thing. Can't go wrong. All right. Maria Baresi, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Six of Pentacles reversed. I feel like there's a situation where there should be reciprocity where there's not. Where you're doing and you're expecting someone else to do as well, but they're not. It is time to talk about that situation and figure out what you have to do to adjust this. Pip, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Okay, we're going to do you, Pamela, and Pamela's daughter. And Pamela's a member here as well. Caroline, you are very welcome. All right, so, Pip, here we go. For you, for the week ahead, and we are so looking forward to seeing you at StaarCon. Pip will be getting on a plane and coming to Florida from the UK to present at StaarCon for the very first time, and we cannot wait. All right, so, Pip, Page of Pentacles. And I think you're very much feeling like, you know, I'm doing this for the first time, not getting on an airplane for the first time, not coming to StaarCon for the first time, but, you know, presenting at an international conference for the first time. And that's like very Page of Pentacles, where we recognize maybe you're a little nervous and maybe this week you're getting a lot done in your current life, but also preparing for this, which is going to be important to your career. Like this is all about building your knowledge and building your career and building your experience, which is exactly what you're doing. And it's really great. All right. Barbie Bird, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. And you're asking for you and Mixuear. I know Mixuear is also here because of the super chat. Thank you. And thanks for being a member as well. So right now, oh, I forgot to do Pamela and Pamela's daughter. Oops. Barbie Bird, you're on deck. I'll come back. Well, this is the deck. No, seriously, I'll be back in a minute. Let me go back and finish up Pip. Here we go. Pip, I'm so sorry. Here we go. Pamela, can't wait to see you at StaarCon. The Tower. The Tower. So, Pam, the Tower is not necessarily a bad thing, but it can be a difficult thing. And it feels like either internally or externally, you are going through some deep changes. And those deep changes are going to lead you to enlightenment, and they're going to lead you to some strength and power that you have never had, but it feels weird. So be open to growth. That's really the thing. And for your daughter, for Pam's daughter, there's that Six of Pentacles reversed again. We've already seen this once, and we don't love seeing this ever. So what does this say to us? I think Pamela's daughter, it is about reciprocity. It could be professional, it could be personal, but there is something where you're giving a lot, and whatever you're giving to is not giving back. You're going to have to look at, is this a worthy investment or not? Up to you. This is not saying one way or the other. It's just asking you to look at it. All right. Now, Barbie Bird, here we go. Oh, make sure that makes so much sense. It's a full moon, which is about shedding what doesn't serve you So I think you're right on for Pamela. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Barbie Bird, here we go. Queen of Swords reversed. So I feel like there is this whole history. Like I've made up this story about you, and correct me if I'm not right. But this whole history where your truth and your words and your knowledge has not always been honored and respected. In fact, it's been dismissed. And so then you start to dismiss it for yourself. And when other people are dismissive of you, yeah, right, you're agreeing with me, right? Right. When other people are dismissive of you, like there's ways that you blame yourself. This is a card about not blaming yourself for other people's jackassery. And this week, you really got to look at, I also freak out eventually, right? Right? This week, do not blame yourself for other people's jackassery and see it quickly. Because I feel like you've been trained to not see it. You've been trained to tolerate it. And then eventually you can't tolerate it. And then you get mad at yourself for the way you act when you can't tolerate it. When what else is a person going to do? So that. All right. Mix you ear. Right. Okay. Mix your ear. 5 of Cups. There are some things that are causing you real sorrow. And I think there's a bunch of stuff. There's stuff that is, right, there it is, Mix your ear. Don't blame yourself for other people's jackassery. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so Mix your ear. You've got stuff causing you sorrow. And that can be a whole mix of things. It can be deeply personal stuff. It can also be global stuff. And you feel it all. And you don't want to not feel it because that's what makes you who you are. But there is LP. Exemplary, exact. Yeah, there you go. Julie James adding that one to my personal dictionary. Jackassery. Pamela, I don't necessarily think so. We'll let Mix You Ear answer Pamela's question. Michelle, Pam wants to know, does that mean the feeling of the tower can go through February due to the Mars retrograde? Oh, no. I'm not thinking so. And Peggy Lou, it looks like that's on your end. Okay, so Mix You Ear. Let's not get distracted from this. Mix You Ear. There's sorrow and there's also joy. And sometimes the sorrow overwhelms the joy, and that's how it is. And you have to feel what you're feeling. But this week, acknowledge the sorrow, and as much as it makes sense to, lean into the moments of joy. That's the balance. All right. Smile Soul 20, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for 3 years. We really appreciate you. Regarding Mars retrograde, you're up next, Smile Soul 20. So when I was here on Saturday, my eye was itching. Today it's my nose. I think the great psychic message is I have allergies. I do. I think that's what my body is trying to psychically communicate to me. All right, Barbie Bird. It's a time of reassessment during Mars retrograde. Think about how you will take action and let go of things that don't allow with what you want. Yeah, makes sense. Hey, Medium That Rocks, good to see you. Can't wait to see you at StaarCon. All right, here we go. Smile Soul 20. Yes, the universe says I need allergy meds, which I have and have already used, which is the quandary of the moment. Mix You Air echoing Barbie. The full moon vis-a-vis the tower card is what she was talking about. To you, Pam. Okay. Now, Smile Soul 20. I have not forgotten about you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We appreciate you. King of Swords reversed. So freaking tired of said jackassery. It feels like the jackassery is everywhere today. And you're so tired of it. Understandably so. This week, I'm going to say be strategic. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't do as Barbie Bird does and like just finally you've had enough and you yell at someone. Don't do that. Yeah, Jeannie, I do see your request. You're coming up in about 5 people. Smile Soul 20. Communication is going to be difficult. So be very careful about what you're hearing and what you're saying this week, and be very strategic. Strategy is everything. That's the key. Yeah, I'm a yeller too. I'm really learning. I'm 62 years old and really trying to learn not to yell at people. Like, it's not helpful. It's not good. But like if you're raised in a yelling household, that's what you end up doing. Or if you feel like you're not heard, you know, it's hard. All right. Melissa, so good to see you. Cannot wait to see you at StaarCon. Right, Trey Cameron, thank you for remembering that. Leo rising has to roar sometimes. You're not wrong. I feel seen. Thank you. Melissa, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Your card for the week ahead, the 4 of Wands reversed. It's a pretty card, too. So the question is, you know what you don't want. What do you want? This is a week of giving yourself permission in your mind to try things on. To try things on. And see, like, yes, I like this. No, I don't like this. Give yourself permission to imagine multiple futures for yourself and see what feels good. There it is. That's a good exercise. I love that, Jeannie. Better to yell when you feel unheard than retreat. Thank you. Thank you. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh, Pamela, you're in the decluttering stage. So that's true. No, it makes sense. Totally. And that can be a tower thing too. I mean, what do y'all think about that? Tower as decluttering. I like that. I've never really thought about decluttering as a keyword for tarot, for the tower. But I'm going to add that. You know, you're going to be seeing that now. I'm going to be making videos about that. Y'all just gave that to me and I'm keeping it, and you can use it too because it's brilliant. Yeah, I think we all like it. It's smart. It's smart. Oh, Melissa, that's perfect. You're working on your vision board. That is fabulous. Fabulous. Clearing out the things and emotions that keep you stuck. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at the tower, for sure. And it makes sense because we see it all the time that someone gets the tower here on a Monday and they're back on Friday to tell the tale and no terrible thing happened to them. So we know objectively the tower is not always a harbinger of terrible things. So, right, an epiphany, the lightning. That's exactly right, Diana. Sometimes the lightning is enlightening. Yeah. Rebuilding a more solid foundation. Exactly right, JD. That's perfect. All right. I love, we're such a smart village. I love that. All right. Hey, Lisa McCord. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So, yeah, medium that rocks, tearing down what doesn't serve you anymore. Exactly. Peggy Lou, that's true. We were both born in the year of the tiger. So Lisa McCord, I have been meaning to reply to a comment you made on a short I made recently. I will make that reply, but I just have to say you were not on my mind when I made that. So if you felt resonance there, that's all you for feeling that. You were not on my mind specifically. That was not directed at you specifically. So just so you know. All right, so here we go. Here is a card for the week ahead. 6 of Cups. I love that. I love that. So when we look at the 6 of Cups, when we look at the Six of Cups, for you, Lisa, there's a lot here about remembering who you are and always have been. There's a lot here about seeking soul connection. There's a lot here about memories and maybe reminiscing and maybe spending time with someone from your past. But there is so much here about seeing how your past leads to your future, what you've learned, how you've grown, and how you change and how you remain essentially the same. Why do you need to focus on this week? I have no idea, but you do. Oh, Melissa, that's so interesting. Just spoke with a colleague in China this morning talking about the year of the tiger. Strange serendipity. Yeah. The other thing about people who are 62 this year, and it's true, like there's just a few years where this is going to be true in our people in their 60s, that we're 62 and we were born in 1962. I'm not sure, like, if that's the whole decade gets to do that. Like, I'm not sure how many people get to do that. But those people who are 62, who were born in 62, that's like a special thing too. So Peggy Lou and I are special. That's the upshot of all of this. And anyone else who is 62 at this moment. Joanne, I had the tower last week for this week. Thinking, not again, this week, decluttering my daughter's bedroom. Makes sense now. Thank you. Trey, not sure what thing you're agreeing with or seeing. But let me know. Your best friend is in the 62 club, right? Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry. I missed it. Please forgive me. Please forgive me for making you repeat something. The tiger is supposed to be the most unlucky in all of the Chinese zodiac. I didn't know that. Thank you. I didn't know that. Wow. I don't know what I want to say about it. But yeah, there it is. I do know, speaking of Chinese zodiac, that the way it works in my family is we're all supposed to avoid each other, which is a funny thing. Oh my gosh, Audrey, this is so cool. A little Chinese zodiac info. The animal in combo with their element only comes around once every 60 years. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Thank you for that, Audrey. Really appreciate it. And thanks for being here. Okay, who is up next? It is Diana Price. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And we really appreciate you. And thanks for being a virtual StaarCon presenter. So you're not nervous because you think people might not show up to your presentation. And that's possible because what we're also doing at StaarCon is collecting this repository of wisdom that we get to enjoy for the whole year. So if you have to be brilliant in front of no one, knowing they're going to be watching your video over the year, that's a possibility too, but you still got to be brilliant. Okay. So, Diana, here's your card. The star reversed. I think this is going to be a pretty decent week. There are some things that you're not satisfied with. There's some things you're not happy with. But for the most part, like the star reversed is not a bad thing, right? It's still pretty good. I think the thing I can say to you is don't be afraid to be a star. Don't be afraid to step into the spotlight. Don't be afraid to want all the things. All right. JD Estrada, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than, I don't know how much, for almost a year now. Thanks for using members only emojis. And here's a card for the week for you. Oh, Jolie James, you also married your enemy. I very happily married my enemy and have stayed enemies, married to him for like 30 years now. So there's that. All right. JD Estrada. Nine of Wands reversed. This could be a hard week. This could be a hard week. JD, almost a year. Yeah, how quick? Seriously. So, JD, where are you being vigilant where you don't really need to be anymore? Where can you relax that you've not allowed yourself to relax? Where are you not attending to your own healing even though you need to? Where? Oh, your mom is scheduled for surgery tomorrow. Right. Are you going to be her caregiver on the way out? Because this would make sense for that too. But if that's the case, JD, there is a sense that you're going to do what you have to do and give what you have to give because it's your mom, and that's what we do is we step up. But there's a sense that your plate was already full before this happened. And what are you going to do? I'm her only provider. She lives with me. Right. So what are you going to do? Yeah, Peggy, I'm going to say the same thing about you and me. Yeah. JD, recognize your own need for self-care in this. You know, I appreciate the situation, and I appreciate you being a person who will rise to the occasion no matter what. But during this time, do not let your own self-care go. That's the bottom line. Diana, that sort of makes sense. And much love and healing to you and your mom, JD. Please, everyone, send healing energy and prayers for smooth surgery to JD's mom. And please keep us posted, JD. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. But that Nine of Wands reversed does not lie. So there it is. Anna Kay, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. A card for you, the High Priestess reversed. There may be ways you're feeling out of balance. There may be ways that you're not feeling your usual intuitive flow, or there may be ways you're feeling guilty about something. Either way, can we just change this up for you? I think that's what needs to happen here. Is let's just turn this right side up and bring you the flow, the peace, the serenity, and you got nothing to feel guilty about. So let's just do that. All right. All right. And Anna Kay, for your son, the Chariot reversed, and I'm not inclined to turn this upside down because I'm not sure what the needs or wishes really are. It could be that there's someplace he wants to go that he's not able to, and maybe there's a real reason for that. It could be there's someplace he needs to go that he doesn't want to go. But one way or the other, there is this real question, and I don't know if this is about his long-term future, but we're talking about it this week, or if it's really about where he's going to go and what he's going to do this week. But one way or the other, he's a little out of sorts. And I think that we have to acknowledge that, but also recognize that you're the one who gets to say where he goes and where he doesn't go in this moment. And there could also be something about him driving or not driving. So there's that as well. All right. He's struggling with feelings with his girlfriend. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Jeannie Mnuchin, I promised you'd be here, and here you are. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We appreciate you. Card for the week. Four of Cups reversed. Oh, before I get to you, Jeannie, he couldn't get his learner's permit because of the website. And so, yeah, I am sure that is ticking him off. Chariot reversed. Teenage kid not being able to get a learner's permit. I'm sure that's part of it. And also with the Chariot, not sure how to move forward with the girlfriend. I mean, that all makes sense. Now, you, Jeannie. Four of Cups reversed. This week, stay super positive and make the best of every situation. Let us know, too, how Colleen and Andy are doing in California right now. They're in the LA area, and Andy was having some breathing problems with the smoke. Please check in and let us know how they're doing. We are keeping them and everyone in the LA area in our thoughts and prayers right now, of course. But let us know how that's going. For you this week, it is all about staying positive. Your magic this week is positive energy. So stay positive, work with what you get. It's gonna be fine. And that's what you got to stick with. Trey, love it when the chariot is literal. It happens so often. Oh my gosh. I've got wrinkles. Nalini, I have not done you yet. So no. As long as you didn't get cut off the top. Anna K, thanks for turning my card. I'm so out of sorts today. Clearly, that High Priestess reversed can really just talk about that whole out of sorts thing that we don't even need to get into. Like, it doesn't matter. We just need to change the energy. So, there it is. Not that your happiness and well-being don't matter, but like what's causing what's causing the out of sortsness is not as important as just getting through it. Okay, Nalini, you are after Teresa. So remind me when I get up to Teresa. Remind me. Oh, Gemini Sun, you see Nalini. Thank you, Gemini Sun. Appreciate it. And Wendy and Gemini Sun, I just want to mention that I see you being like spot on moderators today. So thank you for using those wrenches appropriately. Very well done. Very well done. Much appreciated. Thanks for serving the village. We appreciate you. Okay. No, we don't have trolls. No, the moderators are without being asked, and I really appreciate it, are interacting with the people who aren't sure where they are in line or if their request is still up or whatever, so that I don't have to. And I really appreciate it. That's a good thing. Yeah, if moderators can welcome new people and interact with people who have questions, that makes my life really easy and really helps us work together as a village. So it's much appreciated. Oh gosh, Anna Kay, that does sound really hard. But being in a smooth mood to deal with it is what we need. All right, Liz Harrison, here we go. It's your turn. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. And thanks for using members only emojis. Ace of Cups reversed. Liz, Ace of Cups reversed. This week, Audrey M., you know who the moderators are because they have wrenches and their names are blue. And Wendy has just checked to say Baby Cakes is there. Thank you. So yeah, and some of the moderators are also members, and you can tell they're members because they have their member badge. How to decode YouTube. All right, Liz, Ace of Cups reversed. There's a way you're not feeling the love. There's a way you're not feeling the love. And I don't know. What do we want to do with this, Liz? What do we want to do with this? I don't know if there's someone who you would expect to be loving toward you who's not acting that way, or if there's someone or something that you're interacting with where you're like, this is just not it for me right now. One way or the other, look at this. Where are you not feeling loved? Where are you not feeling the love? What's going on here? And just be aware of it and deal with it. Don't judge it. Just recognize it and deal with it. Does that make sense? Let me know. Jeannie. Jeannie. Spoke to Colleen yesterday. They're okay, staying put. Andy is still sick, but comparatively better than many. Sent me some GoFundMe pages for many artist friends who lost homes. Yeah. It's important to remember that not everyone in LA is a millionaire or a billionaire. A lot of people in LA were trying to get to where they wanted to be and now have this terrible burden on top of them. So yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Thanks for that update, Jeannie. We continue to hold LA in our thoughts and prayers, and hopefully in our charity-minded ways as well. Joanne, what tech am I using? It changes a lot. Like from the time I started doing this till now, it's been like 4 different iterations, and it'll probably change again after StaarCon. So. All right. Okay. Febborn, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciated you. We appreciate you. No past tense there. 10 of Pentacles. I love this. Like we were talking, oh my gosh, this is so connected to what we were talking to, because this is about the ancestors and it's about your connection to the ancestors. So that's something you've been thinking about, and you really want to lean into that and really recognize how you are blessed with ancestral blessings, but also ancestral trauma, and to really work with that and find the healing there. Remembering too that this is also a card of great wealth and a happy home. Trey Cameron, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh, Trey, yeah, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. This new brand of Christianity, and I guess it's not really a new brand, but it's gotten a lot of, it's always been a brand, but it's gotten worse. It's really gotten worse. It's this brand of Christianity that does not involve compassion. And like, what good is Christianity without compassion? Like that was sort of supposed to be the whole point, I thought. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway. Oh my goodness, Febborn. Grandmother visited last night and washed your feet. Wow. Oh, Pam, you are so smart. You are so smart. Listen to this. Remembering the collective reading. Collective so relevant to the people in LA, where so many of the people are artists there. Temperance, reversed. Feeling insecure, 9 of Pentacles, reversed, and need friends and community now. Dang, brilliant. Brilliant. So Febborn, just to clarify, that was in a dream, right? That happened in a dream. And that's beautiful. And Pamela, man, I am, that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. All right. Gemini Sun, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. All right. That's fabulous, Febborn. And then to have that card come up today, that's brilliant. Love it. Right, Nick, right. A pastor read the Beatitudes and the Christians complained about it because it's too woke. Right, Jesus was always woke, sorry, but there it is. All right, Gemini Sun. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator. The Star. This week, it's all about healing. It's all about satisfaction. It's all about fulfillment. It's all about going for what you want and need. So do it. Do it. Trey, did I do you? Yeah. Did I or did I skip you? I think I said I was going to do you and didn't do you because I can't remember what it was. So I'm just going to do you again, Trey, because I think I said I was going to do you, and then I got distracted and didn't do it. So I just did Gemini Sun, who got the star. I'm now going to do you, Trey, for reals, because I got distracted too, because, you know, we're just good at distracting each other in this village. Is this like the ADHD village? It might be. It might be. Okay. Trey, the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This week, see the patterns and see the patterns you don't like, because you're good at that. You're good at putting patterns together. Yeah, Wendy, it is a good chat for real. You're good at putting patterns together. See the patterns you don't like and call them out, whether they're yours or someone else's. Patterns that you don't like should be called out. And there it is. There it is. Julia, you're going to join StaarCon virtually. We'll be so happy to welcome you virtually. I'll miss being able to give you a hug, but so glad you'll be there. We have a great program. Trey Cameron, there it is. Yeah, yeah. And also, don't let temporary... here's another one for you, Trey. If it happens, do not let temporary misfortune feel like a permanent setback. All right. All righty. Okay, so I did Gemini Sun. It's Claire C. Can't wait to see you at StaarCon. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. You will begin your art classes this week. That's so good. Ace of Wands reversed, but there may be moments you don't feel it, and there may be moments that you feel unprepared or uninspired. Be present for whatever you're feeling. Whatever you're feeling in this will be important and instructive, even if it's not what you expected to feel in certain moments. And that's true not just for the art classes, but for the whole week. Teresa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. Page of Pentacles reversed. Teresa, I feel like you're really trepidatious around starting your new job. When does your new job start? Are you with us right this minute? I don't know. I think it doesn't start till February. That's what I remember. But I feel like you're having a lot of trepidation. And this is one where I think we need to sweep away the trepidation and recognize that you are more than ready and prepared for this journey. You really are. You really are. All right. There you go, Nick, putting in your request. Look at you. All right. Nalini Kalu, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here we go. Knight of Pentacles reversed. I think there's really this whole question around career. And it has been a question. Like, I know you were working retail over the holidays. Are you still doing that? And if you are, I know it's not what you want to do. So what do you want to do? There are questions. Nalini, I think this week you want to feel empowered to question where you want to go and what you want to do and feel that power. Yes, Nick, I saw you got your StaarCon ticket. So glad. Very good. Very good. So, Nalini, allow yourself to think about where you want to go and recognize that's the first step to getting there. Teresa, you're awaiting your final offer and interviewing. State could take a whole month with background checks. So some of the trepidation is real because we're just waiting for it to all happen. So that makes sense too. I get it, which is why you're still interviewing, because you're smart. Not that I think you really need to, but you're right to keep looking just in case, because until it's a done deal, it's not a done deal, although I think it probably is. Oh, and Nalini, still working retail and literally just thinking about what you can do to get ahead financially and move out of your stuckness. Yeah, there it is. There it is. All All right, Christina R., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you, Karen, and Kim. And Karen, of course, is a member here and also an in-person StaarCon 5 presenter. Can't wait to see her. Smile Soul 20, it never gets old. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Okay. Christina R. The High Priestess reversed. Please stop beating yourself up. I'm going to give that a moment to sink in. This, Nalini, is Fantastical Creatures Tarot by Lisa Hunt from US Games. All righty. All righty. So, Christina, I am very specific about this with you. Karen Hendershaw, no, I have not gotten to you yet. Glad you're here. Christina, I think you're feeling guilty. I think you're feeling responsible for something that is not your responsibility. I think you're feeling bad about something that you don't need to feel bad about. Stop doing that to yourself. Seriously. Seriously. Okay. And Karen, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. 2 of Wands. This week, look to the future with hope, happiness, joy, and the ability to manifest. Recognize your own ability to create what you want. And Kim. Nine of Cups reversed. Kim, there's a lot of things that have not been going the way you want them to, and you're sort of figuring out the best ways to process that. It is okay to be unhappy. It is not okay to live on Unhappiness Island for a long time. So there's a processing. All right. Cabin Life Creations, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. And everyone check out Cabin Life Creations because those creations are significant and interesting. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for your week ahead. Ace of Cups reversed. You're not the first person to get this. What's going on here? Where are you not feeling the love? Where, like, is it a relationship problem? Is it a situation that you're really not wanting to be dealing with? Where are you not feeling the love? That's the question you want to be asking yourself this week. And be honest with yourself about what you're liking, what you're not liking, what you're receiving, what you wish you were receiving that you're not receiving, what you're capable to give and what you're not feeling capable to give right now. Be honest with yourself and others about that. It may be a boundaries thing. All right, Karen Hendershaw, here you are. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Six of Cups, you're not the first person to get this. This, I think, is about remembering who you are, not remembering who you were made to be because of trauma and abuse, but remembering who you are, because everything that you're going through right now is a process of allowing yourself to become that person that you should have always been, that you couldn't be because of what was foisted on you through no fault of your own. So it's a painful way to get there, but you're getting there. Nick, I'm the mayor of Unhappiness Island. Yeah, no one should live there, not even you. We all visit from time to time. All right. Dr. Aled, good to see you. Thanks for being here. For those of you who don't remember this legacy thing, it was Dr. Aled, Robin Renee, who gave me the name Tarot Fairy Godmother. That's where it came from. All right. The Eight of Pentacles reversed, Robin Renee. Either this week either you are really not feeling like doing the work, or you're not sure what work you're going to do, or you're still in the process of looking for money-making work. There's something about work and not doing it, or not being able to do it, or not wanting to do it, or looking for more of it, or that kind of thing. And it's interesting to note that the Eight of Pentacles is also associated with education, which is kind of your whole thing. You're getting your PhD, and your whole thing is education. So, you know, and this could even be looking at policy and procedure stuff and not being happy with it. So there's a lot there. Right. Oh, Caroline, thanks for letting us know that Mikshu and Barbie were first and got cut off. I didn't see it in time to do them, but thanks for letting us know that. Medium that rocks, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Dr. Aled, because I don't feel like doing shit today. And honestly, if you can avoid the shit, then don't do the shit. Seriously. Seriously. If you can take a minute for yourself, by all means do. Medium that rocks, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Four of Cups reversed. This is a week of staying positive. The universe may throw some things at you that want to take your attention in not a good way. Stay positive. Keep your eye on the prize this week. Martha Vane, good to see you. Oh no, baby cakes, you're the treasury of the island. No. All right. Joyous Ocean, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you, Jada, and Joanne, who is Joe One, who is also a member here. Okay, sorry you're not feeling well. All right, Joyous Ocean, here we go. Nine of Pentacles reversed. You know, I don't know what the issue is. Like, there could really be like not a serious health issue, but like you've got a germ, you've got a virus. There could be something there. It could be there's some financial concerns this week. It could be you're just feeling a little insecure. But this week, do what you have to do to take care of yourself. That's the most important thing. Remembering, too, this was in our 3-card weekly readings in this presentation, reversed. So yeah, interesting. Joyous Ocean, work on making yourself secure and making yourself well and feeling secure and well. That's the key. Susan Toklas, good to see you. You back in Florida? Okay, now for Jada, Nine of Swords reversed. Jada is in the process of unpacking some deep shit and figuring it out and finding some real healing, and that's a good thing. And for Joe One, the Ace of Swords reversed. This week, you, Joe One, have to figure out where the bullshit is and where it isn't. Do not feed bullshit to yourself or others. Do not accept bullshit from yourself or others. And call it out when you see it, or at least walk away from it. Susan, you're in Ohio today. Well, thanks for joining us. Okay, Audrey M., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. All right, Audrey. King of Wands, I love this for you. This week, it is about your creativity. This week, it is about being a leader in all the ways you feel like being a leader. This week, it is about having fun. And it is also about recognizing that you have achieved a lot in a lot of ways, creatively, spiritually, in life in general. Recognize your achievements. Bye, Anna. Thank you. All right, TJ and GA, it's so good to see you. For you and your daughter, of course, starting with you. 5 of Pentacles reversed. This week, there are opportunities. I don't know if it's opportunities for friendship, love, creativity, money. I don't know, but there are opportunities and they're hidden. So go on a treasure hunt and go look for them because they're there. And for your daughter, TJ, the Hanged Man. This week, if you can't change it, don't let it bother you. If you can change it, figure out what you want to do. But it's really important, if something's bugging you, if you can't do anything about it, to find a different perspective to deal with it. Peggy Lou Levens, it is so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We really appreciate you. You've asked for you and Susan, and I know Susan's here, and Susan's also a member. All right, we appreciate both of you. All right, Peggy Lou, can't wait to see you at StaarCon. 9 of Swords. This week, there could be some things that are worrisome or upsetting. And you may be able to choose, like, whether you're even going to participate or not. You could just be like, yeah, no, not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm not participating. So do what you can to avoid this week. And for Susan, the 9 of Cups reversed. So there are some things objectively, Susan, that you're not happy with. And I think, while on one hand, you want to give yourself time, on the other hand, I think you want to be clear about what is in this moment working and not working. And if something's not working, what can you do to change it or correct it? That's the question. All right. Here we go. Okay. Jolie James, good to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for the week for you, of course. You also get the 9 of Cups reversed. What is not working for you? And you know what? I have a very specific thing for you here, because this is also the wish card, and therefore a card of manifestation. And when it's reversed, it's like you're not feeling your power. You're not feeling your power to create what you want. So this week, Jolie, think about what you want, find your power to create it, and make it happen. Oh, Audrey, that's so fabulous. That's enjoyable. Oh, and that makes sense with the King of Wands. That's so good. I am sure you will enjoy your grandson very much. That is fabulous. Okay. Jolie James, yes, focus on what you want and your ability to get it through magical means if necessary. All right, Wendy, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for being a moderator. Ace of Wands. So this is an interesting one, because this could, okay, what is the prediction for the week? Could be great sex. Could be someone is really going to piss you off. Could be that you're going to start a great new project and be really excited. Or it could be all three. One way or the other, there is something new coming here, and it brings a new energy that is powerful. Harness that energy for your own good. Imy, good to see you. Thanks for being here. 3 of Pentacles reversed. I think the real focus right now is about work and looking for what comes next. I think there's a focus on what happened and look for what comes next. That's what you've got to do this week. That's the important thing. Lynn Collins, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. 5 of Cups reversed. Not everything is perfect, and you have to keep an eye on some things that could be problematic. But in this moment for this week, you're going to want to stay positive and focus on the positive more than on the negative. There's reason to do that. Baby Cake, so good to see you. Apparently we're having cake and coffee, and I am here for that. I worked very late last night. I'll have nights that are like my California nights. So I'm working very late because I'm working with people in California or other places on the West Coast. And so I had a California night last night, and John went to bed, and I found that he had baked me cookies while I was working. That was so sweet. Why did I tell that story? Oh, because of the cake. That's what it was. I don't have cake, but I do have cookies. All right. Peggy Lou, yes, you will overcome all, because we need you. We need you. Peggy Lou will be, I'm going to be working Peggy Lou's ass off at StaarCon is what's going to be happening. Okay. Baby cakes, here we go. Six of Pentacles reversed. Man, this has been stalking us. And it is that lack of reciprocity. And I think for you, it's really about the job. You're looking for that right job, and you haven't found it. And you found people who want you to work for them, but they just want to give you crap. And so you're perturbed about this. Let's turn this energy around for you to try to bring you some new, oh, you know what? This is how we're going to use the witch's hat. We're going to use the hat right here because that's about the cone of power to bring you the power to get the job you need. How about that? This is all like courtesy. These are courtesy of Betty Flesher. This is courtesy of Pam and Pip. But y'all, you know, you give me the magical tools and I use them. All right. Okay, talks. Did I actually even do a card for you? No, I did not. No, I have not done your card yet. We have not gotten there. Still coming up. And Wendy, thanks for being on the spot there. That is very helpful. You too, Gemini Sun. Appreciate both of you. All right. Cassandra Ravelta, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do a card for you and your mom. Your mom is Raquel, also a member here. And the thing to remember is they're both school teachers. Cassandra, starting your week, the Page of Swords reversed. The Page of Swords reversed. Keeping in mind that you're a school teacher, and I think really not feeling it this week, you're going to go in and do a good job anyway, and it's going to be fine. But with this card, at work, at home, and in general, think before you speak. This week, definitely think before you speak. That is important. Okay. And for Raquel, Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Raquel, this is a great week for partnership, for love, for being a good partner to yourself, for remembering the people who love you and spending time and energy with them. This week, lean into love. Candy B, good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you and Marlon, of course. Seven of Cups. This week, do not lean into dark imaginings, but do imagine all the good possibilities and recognize all the options in front of you. Find the power in that. Now, for Marlon, Queen of Wands. This week, it's all about nurturing creativity, nurturing joy, nurturing your own motivation and the things that matter most. And here you are, K-Talk. So good to see you. Welcome to the world, baby Skylar. And so much love and congratulations to you and your husband. So a card for the week for you, Kay. So the baby was born on Saturday. Today is Monday. So the baby is in day 3 of life. I think that's where we're at. So talk about newborn. Oh, last Saturday. So it's been a week, right, on the 4th. Okay. That's a fun birthday. So she's a little over a week. And look at you. Kay, you're doing great. You are doing so good. 4 of Wands. This is the traditional card of community celebration, believe it or not, of marriage, of family celebration, of a safe and happy home. And that's exactly, you're going to make me cry. That's exactly what you want to welcome a baby to. So this is perfect. You just lean into this. And recognize, I feel like not just from this virtual community, but from your own community, I think you have a lot of support. So ask for help when you need it. Do not sit there, because people will not, right? I know, I'm crying with you. People don't want to bug you. So if you need help, ask. All right. All right, so Ashley, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh, the 9 of Swords. This is a tough week. You may be worried about something. There may be something going on you're not happy with. You may be all up in your head. Do what you have to do to not reside in your head that will not serve you. If there are real issues going on, do what you have to do to address them. And if you're just driving yourself nuts, maybe try to stop. Seriously. All right, Mary, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad you're here. Knight of Cups reversed. I think this week there is this real question of direction. Where am I going? What am I doing? That feels personal, professional, so many ways. And I think the key is to give yourself some time, some space, and some grace to ask that question for real, and maybe find exactly the answers you need. All right, and coming up next, I see DH. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Mary, that's strange. Tell me why that's strange. Could it be in a more specific aspect of life? Let me know. Give me some feedback and I'll speak to it. Remind me what the card was, because I'm already forgetting. I think it was the Knight of Cups reversed. Maybe it's about a specific aspect of your life. Let me know why it's strange and we'll figure it out. Which is good. So where does yourself, now that you're doing that, where do you want to take it? I think it's about that next step. Where do you want to go? Now that you see your power, where do you want to take it? Let me know if that makes sense. Okay. DH. 10 of Wands reversed. This week, I think, Mary, there may be layers where you are not. Stay open to what those layers are. It might be healing from the past even to help you go to the future. Okay, DH. But don't question your own clarity. It just may be another level. DH, sorry for the interruption. This week we find improvement. With the 10 of Wands reversed, things that have been heavy will become lighter. Places where you have felt lonely, you will feel like you have support. That's what we're looking for. Lisa E., good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you and Jenna. Lisa, the High Priestess. I think you're going into this week extraordinarily well positioned. Ready to do what you need to do, but also ready to be very peaceful about it and ready to do everything you do for the highest good of all you're set, man. You're good this week. And for Jenna, Page of Wands, better here too. There's been some improvement. This week, you seem to be more able to communicate and more ready to learn. And that's perfect. Perfect. Lily, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Lily, are you in Florida? Thanks for being here. 10 of Swords. I feel like you're going through a thing. I don't know what kind of thing, and I don't know how much it's in your head and how much it's a thing that really needs to be addressed. But one way or the other this week, be clear about what needs to be addressed and what does not. And be clear about what healing you need and how to make that happen. Heather Roberts, so good to see you. Hope you're doing really well. Here is a card for you. The Wheel of Fortune upright. I think things are coming together for you in a lot of positive ways, and you've been patient and you've been working that energy for a long time. So now you're seeing the fruits of that. Yeah, Lisa E., that is looking like a big improvement for sure. Okay. Justine, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. We've missed you as well. 6 of Pentacles. I think you are on your journey to really find what you need in terms of work, money, support, all the things. You're figuring out what you need, and that's perfect. That's exactly what needs to happen. So very good. LP, good to see you. Thanks for being here. 4 of Cups reversed. This is coming up for a lot of people today. Stay positive this week. Even in the face of some difficulty, stay positive and your positivity will be rewarded. All right. All right, scrolling through, and I've gotten to 64. Amy Penn, thanks for your patience. Glad you're here. '64, Amy Penn. The Fool reversed. It's okay to question yourself, but not too much. It's okay to look at where you're going and try to figure out what is the best way to do it. But don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I think there is so much here about how there is so much here about how you need to process some things that have happened and how you want to process it in a way that doesn't make you feel bad or feel bad about yourself so that you can go on to the next adventure. That's really the key. Joanne Ellis, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. You got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I feel like you are in a place of healing from difficult things that have happened. And like, we can't change the past. We can only change how we react to it and how we process it. But I feel like you're in the process of doing that right now, and that will bring healing. All right. So I am scrolling through. I've got Jazzy J, the Tarot Mage Game Cat. First time back here since the new year. Yes, good to see you. Here's a card for the week ahead. 7 of Wands. This week, you may feel a little unsupported, but you're not without power. You may not have people helping you, but you have what you need. Go forward regardless and do what you have to do. You have the strength. And Diana, are you still here? And did I do your card yet? Because I know your request came in at some point. I don't think I've seen it yet, but I'm wondering. I'm wondering if I've done your card yet, Diana Price. Also curious to know if you're still here. And I will definitely do it. Christine, I have not gotten to you yet. And who is up next? It's Vaishali. Good to see you. King of Pentacles. This is going to be a week where you just do what you have to do and don't worry about it. Get her done. That's what it's about. Get your work done and recognize you are capable and confident. I did Diana at the beginning. Thank you, Wendy. Okay. Right, I get to this point in the broadcast and I'm like, who did I forget? Who did I forget? I start to get worried. Who did I skip? Okay. Oh, yes, there it is. I'm seeing you responding to me. Yeah. All right. Scrolling through, looking for requests that I have not yet gotten to. Scrolling through. Christine Halliwell, here you are. Four of Swords reversed. This week, you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy. You're going to be doing a lot. Make sure, like in the olden days, we used to say, make sure you eat your Wheaties. There's a way to age myself. But seriously, take good care because you're going to be super busy, but you're going to get a lot done. Julia Bonesteel, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Glad you're coming to StaarCon virtually. And here is a card for the week ahead. Queen of Pentacles. I think you're taking care of everything you need to take care of, and you're doing all the things you need to do. Like, I think you're really on top of everything, and you can feel good about that. And Nick, I see your request. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member and for using members-only emojis. I shuffled, but you also got the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm going to be very specific here because if I remember correctly, your mother is no longer walking the planet with us. Is that true, Nick? Because I'm really feeling like this is from spirit. So a mother, a grandmother, some loving energy. And whether or not this person was a loving energy on earth, I'm not talking about. But there is feminine supportive energy coming to you from spirit. So really try to feel that and connect with that and recognize that's going to help you. The most loving, good. So she's, I had a good one too. I had a good mom too, for the very most part. And that's a hard one to get over. It took me, my mom's been gone since 2004. So in October, it'll be 21 years. It takes a while. So she's with you. Love you too, Julia. Christine, yes, that card does follow you. And I think it's because you're such a busy person and you have a lot of goals. Glad you're coming to StaarCon too. Okay. Scrolling through. Mariana, a card for you. I almost missed you. Mariana, King of Pentacles. This week, focus on work, focus on money, focus on taking care of what you need to take care of, and all will be well. Martha Vink, can't wait to see you at StaarCon. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Queen of Cups. You're coming to the ocean. Seriously. This week, lean into love. Lean into love in all the ways. We were just talking about how Christians are like Jesus is too woke for modern Christians. And you are a Christian pastor who preaches the gospel as the gospel was meant to be preached. And so you just lean into that. Personally, professionally, in every way, lean into love, and love shall sustain you. Okay. Who am I missing? Hang on one second. I just overscrolled. Give me a minute. Yeah, the world will never be as warm as when she was here. That's a tough thing to live with. Yeah. Well, I'm glad hope remains. That's good. Right, Martha, there are still a bunch of good Christians out here, but we don't get the press the loudmouths do. So true. So freaking true. We got to change that. We have to change that. Okay. So let me just make one. I'm just scrolling back for a minute to make sure I didn't miss anyone here. Okay. Oh, Lily, you're going to be here for a few weeks. Come to StaarCon. Come to just the marketplace and say hi, or come for a day to the conference, or 2 days or 3 days, whatever you like. DDB, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for the week ahead. It's the Chariot. So this week is all about forward motion for you. It's a recognition that you have mastered what you need to master in many ways. And now, how are you going to go forward? It is time for you to move yourself forward, recognizing that it's a nuanced thing. You're never going to feel like all your ducks are in a row. So just take all the ducks and move them forward. Seriously. Okay. Oh, Lisa E., you'll be there Friday for the opening ceremony. That's fabulous. And check out the marketplace while you're there. Perfect. All righty. Okay, from my perspective, I've gotten to everyone. I want to thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you. This digital village that we build is pretty phenomenal, and I just appreciate you all so much. Wendy, maybe wait for a minute. Wait for a minute. I'll reach out. All right. Martha, have a good week if possible, right? Have the best week possible, seriously. So, in the description, there are links. Become a member, get your reading, learn about StaarCon, do all the things. Do all the things. And do all the things. I really appreciate all of you. I am available for readings right up until StaarCon, and we'll be again right after StaarCon. So reach out, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you all so very much. Take good care.